What is butyrate? Can answer. What is butyrate?
Me.
Okay.
It is art of the poems.
It's the art of writing poems or verses. Okay, the point, the one who writes, the person who writes butyrate. The poem, regular,
Poetry لا وبتلعبها بالصلصة.
okay, which consists of stanzas. Each stanza is a group of lines. Rhyme scheme uh, is the rhyme at the end of the lines of every line in the stanzas. What is a simile? What is a simile? Simile. What is a simile?
Mister, what sheet is this?
Sorry.
Which one is this? What's the name of it? Not the lesson, the sheet.
Is butyrate day for rice Cecile or Cecile spring rice. You don't remember the simile.
No, we remember. The civility, Mister.
It's a comparison between two things, and we use like or as. What is the metaphor? Also is given an image to someone without using as or like or the same or any word give the same meaning like similar, the same, like, as. We don't use these in metaphor, but we use it in simile, personification, to give the quality of human uh, to a thing. Contrast. All these, I know that you know. What is alliteration? Alliteration is the sound of the first letter in the word in the same line. Day, Cecile Sprague, who is the writer of the poem Day. He is Cecile Sprague Rice. He was born in 1859 and died in 1917 or 1918. He was the one who worked for secret groups for the Jews, and he became or made friends with following or the future president. He advised Eisenhower, the future president, to announce that the United States of America will join Britain in the war. After this announcement, uh, came out to us the Balfour Promise by the British government. So he helped the Jewish people. He helped them. This is why they teach you such things. He was a friend of Eisenhower, the future, before he became a president in the United States of America. He was the one who gave the idea for joining the war. The first stanza. Poet here talks about four elements of the nature. Four elements: sea, sun. Okay, the four elements. When we read the first stanza, he can ask me paraphrase, so I can illustrate or explain uh, of the whole stanza. This is the question asked. Uh, uh, so the first element he was talking about the sea. The sea is always busy making continents. The sea creates continents. I am busy, said the sea. So if he tells me paraphrase, I tell him that the sea, one of the four elements in nature that create continents. The poet speaks about the sea, its role in nature, and the work it does. It builds up continents on which we live. The second stanza, he will ask me to paraphrase. Uh, 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 he can ask me to paraphrase, or also can ask me to figure extract figures of speech. Extract figures of speech. We know personification, we know alliteration, we know both of you know alliteration, metaphors, similes, contrast, and so on. You can talk about. He will give me the exam. Either to give me the whole stanza or to give me only two lines or even one line. The first stanza talks about the sea. The second stanza about the rain. I am busy, said the rain. When I fall, it's not in vain. Wait and you will see the grain. So the rain, the grain. I am busy, said the rain. Now the boy is talking about the rain, and it is helpful for our food, for agriculture. The poet speaks about the importance of rain when it falls. This is not useless. It helps plants and crops grow to offer us food. The third stanza: I am busy, said the air. So now we talked about sea, rain. The first stanza talks about sea. The second stanza talks about rain. The third stanza talks about air. I am busy, said the air, blowing here and blowing there, up and down and everywhere. I am busy, said the air. So when he asks me to paraphrase, I explain the four lines that the poet speaks about the rule of air. It moves everywhere and in all directions. The first stanza. The sun, I am busy, said the sun, on my planet, everyone, on my planets, that means the relation between the sun and the planets. No, my work is never done. That means it works forever. So the poet speaks about the sun and says that its work cannot stop or cannot be denied, and that everyone and all the other planets knows its importance. This is the poet. The last one, he talks about all of them. Sea and rain and air and sun. Here is a fellow toiler one whose task will soon be done. The poet describes himself as a hard worker, but he dies. He says that the work of nature is everlasting or eternal, that means will not stop, will continue forever or everlasting. But his work will finish one day. His work as a human will finish one day. So says that human people die, but the sun, air, rain never dies. Sorry. Five stanzas. Each stanza consists of four lines. The rhyme scheme A, B, 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 C, 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 D, 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 E, 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 E. This is the rhyme scheme. That's all. This is the stanza. You know everything. You know how to extract figure of speech. Let's extract from here. I am busy, said the air. What figure of speech can you extract from the first line? Who can answer?
Me. That the air plays its role by its moving in a lot of directions and everywhere.
Uh, Now you were talking about the whole stanza. I'm telling you extract the figure of speech from the first line.
I think it will be only the role of the air.
If we set the air, now we can extract uh, the first thing. Air speaks as if it is a human. So here we have a personification. Personification, I am busy, said the air. We can also we can refer to alliteration. So we have the repeated letter A at the beginning of the word am and air. It is alliteration. Alliteration gives us music. Blowing here and blowing there. Repetition, interest.
And the control.
Contrast, repetition, blowing here, a repetition of the word. Up and down, contrast, and everywhere. I am busy, said the air, same personification. So, lion, I am busy, said the sun. Also personification. He made the sun speak to us and tell us that she is busy or it is busy. So here we have a personification. On my planet, everyone. My planet, all my planet, everyone. We don't have any here any figure of speech. Uh, no, my work is never done. Also, no figure of speech, but I can explain, illustrate the meaning of two stanza later. I am busy, said the sun. He repeated again uh, the first line to give also music, and this is a repetition. That's all. That's all we can say about any who wrote this poem. Cecil Spring, and you know all information about him. He was born on 1859 and died in 1917 or 1918. What is the main idea of the poem? اللي هو the sea of the poem اللي هو it talks about the four elements of nature. All these words are too much. There are four elements. They form the universe, or they form everything in our life. Uh, Between the work of nature, there are four elements. He affirms that the work of nature will never finish, while the work of man will die one day. What way is the main difference from the elements of nature according to the poet in this poem? We repeat the same we said at the beginning. Man will die, but the elements of nature will never die, or they will work forever. What what important work does the sea do? We knew the sea builds up continents. I think this is too much questions for nothing here. Give the meaning of vein, grain, fellow, tailor, task. Vein, vein, you can answer. Vein, that means uh, 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 هباء.
Can I say it? In vain means without purpose or positive results.
Yeah, useless or without purpose. Yes. Grain,
Green means m- the green grass.
yeah.
Means that crops or the seeds of crops such as yeah or rice.
The grain is the seed from a plant that we can use use it to replant again or to eat. So grain means crops. Fellow,
Fellow means like foolish, like doesn't do it like a friend.
accompanies you is a fellow. So we can call him we can call him a friend. Toiler,
Tailor who does the clothes. Someone who works hard.
uh, task,
A mission or a job that we need to done it.
A small piece of work. A teacher has have a task when he mark your homework. So it's not all his job to mark, but marking your homework or your exams is a task, a piece of work. How does the poem differentiate between man's work and the other? We know the other the four elements. It's just a very simple question. Yeah. That's not. A man will die one day. The elements of nature will never die. They work forever. They have everlasting work. Write the line here. You can write the line that show the work of the sun. Now we can. This is the last question in here. So the sun. See, no here.
It is stanza 4.
Yeah, stanza four. I am busy, said the sun. All my plants, all my planets, uh, everyone know my work is never done. So we have to learn by heart. Um, but I don't think this is a good question. This question doesn't come doesn't come not a common question. I mean, okay, this is the point anyway. The point. Now let's go back to our lessons. I told you have to read the poem and try to learn it by heart, or even uh, to read it more than four times to learn parts of it, not all of it, by heart. Now, page what?